Gareth, congratulations on your appointment as Chief Executive of the Cheltenham Borough Council. Your appointment comes at a pivotal time in the town's development. Can you tell us about your career thus far?
Yeah, for the last 2.5 years I've been the Managing Director of Yubico. We're an environment services company and we actually look after a lot of the spaces and places in Cheltenham that you see in front of you. I've really enjoyed that challenge. Prior to that I worked for the Royal Borough of Greenwich as a director in that local council, looking after a whole range of services, and prior to that I worked at the London Borough of Lambeth working in arts, culture and sport.
And what attracted you to the position?
Cheltenham is a thriving place, great people, an amazing culture, and the sheer diversity of the offer of the role in terms of the plans for job creation and growth was a huge attraction that I just felt as though I wanted to make a positive contribution to.
And what challenges do you see ahead for Cheltenham?
I think one of the key challenges is just the scale of ambition, you know, being such a thriving festival town, the ambitions with the priorities around the cyber park in particular, and encouraging that job creation and growth. I think that the scale of the opportunity is really a really big challenge for the council to take on. I also think that in terms of growth, it's really important that everybody benefits from that growth, and the areas of Cheltenham that might suffer from slightly higher levels of deprivation are really seeing those benefits of growth, and that growth benefits everybody in Cheltenham.
And how do you plan to engage with the business community?
I'm a huge believer in meeting people face to face, so I think that one of my early priorities is to just get out there and meet people and meet businesses directly. And then you've got the wider forums like the Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to attend some meetings and meet people. You've got the Cheltenham Bid, you've got the wider local economic partnership. All these really key forums will be vitally important for me to meet and get involved with. One of the key priorities in my new role will be to really get involved with local businesses via the bid district, really get to understand their challenges and their concerns. We need to ensure that Cheltenham remains a popular and thriving retail destination, and part of ensuring that we are encouraging the visitor economy through the festival town and the campaigns around encouraging more people to come to the town centre will be a key part in making sure that our high street continues to thrive. I think there's also work that we can do around looking at creative ways which we can look at any empty units and look at trying to create some more activity, and that's where arts and culture can be really instrumental in encouraging more people to come to Cheltenham, enjoy what it has to offer, and when they come to Cheltenham they can spend their money in the retail units.
What are your likely priorities over the next 12 months, and what is success in the long term?
Well, I think I'm quite fortunate that the outgoing Chief Executive, Pat Pratley, leaves the authority in a really strong position. The key priorities in terms of the council again will be making sure that big regeneration projects such as the cyber park will be sort of gaining momentum and will have a clear delivery plan. It'll be engaging with the wider community and also the business community to make sure that we continue to make sure the Cheltenham thrives going forward. And there is a huge piece of work internally in the council around making sure that no child is left behind, which is a real focus on child poverty as a key commitment from the council. The final thing I'll leave you with is that the challenge of climate change and making sure Cheltenham going forward is sustainable, is reducing its carbon, which will be a huge challenge to plan that future in the next 12 months.